Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host, for today's episode, the very first episode in our Tuesday Help series. And I'm not sure how long this series will last, probably until we don't need any more help. But today, I would like to talk about the subject of Crojo. That is crochet mojo. And that is a term that people use when they say, oh, I've lost my Crojo. And that is something that you'll hear quite often if you are in the groups on Facebook, in the different crochet groups. People ask different questions about, oh, I've lost my motivation, I've lost my Crojo, how do I get it back? And so today I want to give you 10 ways that you can help get your Crojo back. And, they're not foolproof. One might work, one might not, but they're just some ideas to help you to overcome that time in your life that will definitely come because we all get to this point at one time or another where we just lose our Crojo. And whether it's because of outside influences, whether it's because we're just exhausted, whether it's because there's, family issues that are just making us feel a little down, it's a little harder to get some motivation. Whatever it is, I am here with 10 ways to help you get that Crojo back. Number 1, try a different project. Perhaps the project that you're working on or the project that you have in front of you is just not capturing your attention, your imagination, your creativity. Maybe it's just not floating your boat. Maybe you need to put that to the side and try something new. Number 2, try a project that you've already made before. Maybe you have a project of a dishcloth and you've made it before. You have it in your head. It's something easy. It's something that you enjoy doing. Try that project. Just do that. Something that you've done before. Because maybe you just need to take the pressure off of yourself into completing, a brand new project. Maybe you just need to do something that feels comfortable to you and feels like, I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. It can help get your confidence back. Number 3, make something for a reason. Make something for a cause. Maybe there's a homeless shelter in your town that needs hats or scarves. Maybe there is a hospital that has a NICU unit for preemie babies, and maybe they need some small baby blankets. Maybe there is a neighbor who has just really been so kind and generous to you, and maybe you just want to make her something or him something just a little special, just to say, hey, I notice you. I see that, you're there, and I hope that you're doing well. And this is just something from me to you. And so make something for a reason. Okay. Number 4, buy some beautiful yarn or just window shop. And that includes in-store, in person, if you're able to, or online. Online shopping can be just as fun. And, just be careful, because if you're like me and you see this yarn and you just put it in your shopping cart, just be careful that if your intention wasn't to buy it, be careful that you don't accidentally hit that buy now button. But shopping and looking for new yarns and looking at the beautiful colors can just make your day. And it can spark some imagination, and it can spark some joy. And maybe you will just get that little feeling of, I want to make this project, or I want to make that, or oh, look how pretty that yarn is. And that's what I'm going to do. So that's number 4. Number 5, join a yarn community online. Right now, it's kind of hard to join a yarn community in person. And before, the virus hit and everything, I was a part of a yarn community at the local library, and I really enjoyed that. And we got together, and I would have projects for us to do, but you didn't have to do those. Other people would come and they would just work on their project. It was just so much fun getting together with a group and just crocheting. That was really nice. Now, though, we haven't been able to get together in person, but I've utilized my Facebook groups, and, I've just really connected with some people, and just really enjoyed looking at their projects, helping them with their questions, or, just getting together with them and, just sharing ideas. Now, remember, Crochet Therapy has a Facebook page, and that link is down below. And if you would like to join the Crochet Therapy Facebook page, just go down below and click that link and just join. Go ahead. We are growing in that group. That group is private, so that if you want to post something that you are making for someone else and you don't want them to see it, as long as they're not in that group, they're not going to be able to see it. So you can share it with your yarny friends, and we are going to love it because that helps us too. Okay. Number 6. Number 6 is to give yourself a break. If you have just really lost your Crojo, don't stress about it. Just give yourself a break. If you really want to get yourself back into it, what you could do is give yourself a week, give yourself 2 weeks, whatever you feel like you need. Set a timeline and say, I'm going to give myself a break for 2 weeks. I'm not going to pressure myself into crocheting, even though I feel like I should be crocheting and I have things that I need to do. I'm just going to give myself a break, a vacation of sorts. Maybe the stress in your life is so great that you can't even concentrate on crochet. And crochet is very therapeutic, but if you ever get to that point where it is not helping and it is causing you stress, then you definitely need to take a break from that and just step back for a minute. Give yourself a break, set a timeline, and say, I'm going to give myself this much time to go on vacation from my crochet, not pressure myself. And then when this day comes, whatever day you decide, then I will pick up a hook and then have a plan for that time. Okay? That's when you might want to try, number 7. Number 7 is to pick a quick project, quick and easy, okay? And that might be something little like, there are projects out there, and I have one for a butterfly that is super quick and easy, and it's adorable. And you can make it in any color. You don't even have to get a special color yarn, special kind of yarn. Just go in your stash and find something and just make a butterfly. I also have a tutorial for a very easy heart, and that is something that you could do, just a little heart. And hearts don't have to be pink or red or whatever. They can be blue, they can be black, they can be white, they can be yellow, they can be whatever color you want. So I actually like hearts. And on Facebook, how you can, do the little emojis and they have all the different color hearts. I love that. Who says that hearts have to be red? In fact, most of the time, I don't even pick the red heart. That's something that you could do, because then you have completed that little project. You can feel a sense of accomplishment. Maybe that's something that you could give to a child in your life, because children notoriously love little presents. They don't care what it is. They know that you made it and they know that it was special for them. That's all that matters. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is to join a Crochet of the Month group. And lucky for you, Crochet Therapy is starting a Crochet of the Month. Sometimes we call them CAL, C-A-L, Crochet Along. And we are doing a new Crochet Along, and it will be on the 15th of every month. So for the year of 2021, we will be presenting the Crochet Along on the 15th of every single month. And that is your time to sit and enjoy a new stitch, a new block, a new whatever it is that we are crocheting together. And that might help, because then you're not just crocheting something by yourself, but you're with a whole group of people and you are crocheting along with them. And I will be crocheting with you and giving a tutorial for that crochet along, but I'll also be crocheting with you. And so I can't wait until the 15th of the month. Number 9. Number 9 is get organized. Get organized? What? What are you saying, Barbara? Well, what I'm saying is that a lot of times when we lose our Crojo, it's because we're unable to focus. And, science has proven that if you have an unorganized atmosphere, that it is harder to concentrate and harder to feel motivated, and it kind of really weighs on us, on our emotions. And so, we can't concentrate when we have too much clutter, because we're always thinking, oh, I want to crochet. And then you look over here and you're like, oh, that's right, I was supposed to do that. Yeah. Or, you look over here and you're like, oh, that shelf really needs to get organized. I am, So listen, you don't have to organize your whole house, but the space that you crochet in, you are going to want to organize. Now, if you have been following me recently, you notice something a little bit different behind me, because I have spent a good portion of today unpacking my boxes that had my yarn, because recently we just moved, and see, now they're not perfect, but you know what? They're organized, and I know where they are and I know what they are. And so that is making me feel so happy inside. I can't even tell you. Just knowing that I have all of this beautiful yarn right here, and it's in my space. And that is what's important. So in your space, just make sure. Now, you know what? If you live with other people and they're cluttery or whatever, you don't have any control over that unless you're their mom or dad. And then, you kind of do. But that in itself might be stressful too. But listen, you have control over your space. Make it yours and make it a happy space. And then that might help you get your crochet mojo back, your Crojo. And finally, we are at number 10. And number 10 is take your crochet, whatever it is you have, take it with you. Take it with you when you are going to work. Leave 20 minutes early, go to work, sit in your car, crochet for 20 minutes. Open the window, let the air blow through. Crochet, unless it's freezing, then keep your heat on. Just enjoy a different space. Maybe you have a park in your area. Go there, sit on a bench. Or better yet, take your own little chair, your little soccer mom chair, or that's what I call them, those little fold-out chairs. Yeah, take that. Sit, crochet. If you have a pond nearby or a lake or just a park where kids are allowed to play, sit on the outskirts. Don't be weird about it. Sit on the outskirts and crochet. Enjoy the laughter. Enjoy the birds. Enjoy the sounds of nature. If you don't have a park or if you're on lockdown and you can't go anywhere, go outside in your backyard and sit and just enjoy the sun on your face and crochet. If you feel like you can't do that, give it 10 minutes. Just do it. 10 minutes. Go outside, sit, crochet, feel the sun, feel the breeze, hear the birds, and see if that helps. Because sometimes we just get stuck in a rut and we have to shake things up a little bit. So that is my 10 suggestions for how to break out of a Crojo rut. I hope that they helped you. I hope that you found at least one thing in this whole group that could help you. And if you're not in a Crojo rut right now, hallelujah. But I guarantee, and I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer or anything, but I guarantee that one day you're going to feel a little bit unmotivated to crochet. And so I hope that you keep these in your head, or maybe you'll have a friend who just says, I lost my Crojo. Maybe there's somebody in a Facebook group that's going to say, I lost my Crojo. What am I going to do? Give them some of these pointers. Point them to Crochet Therapy because we love crochet and we use it as our therapy and we love sharing ideas with each other. And point them to the Facebook page, point them to the YouTube channel. Hey, listen, if you haven't subscribed to Crochet Therapy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell, and that way you'll be notified when new Help Tuesdays come out and when new tutorials come out and when we do our live morning coffee and crochet. We're here for each other. And so I hope that you share the joy, and I hope that you come back and see us again. So for now, I'm going to sign off the way I normally do. Stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. Bye, everybody. Much love.